apologize in advance for the background noise. Oftentimes through my tapings, my dogs like to join me, and so you hear a little footsteps and they're shaking their coats. So just pay attention to the words and focus your energy on what is being said, and I promise you, you will get a lot out of the video. Hello, and thank you for joining me for this session of Stillness Meditation Class. And in this series, we are going to focus on sound. Sound is a powerful energy. Sound can travel through a wall, sound can travel through water, sound goes through the atmosphere. Sound even goes into our being and relays the image of ultrasound. Sound is so super powerful. And just imagine, while you were forming inside the womb, you were hearing sounds. You were picking up vibrations and energies. And we're just going to focus in on sound. And those sounds have been with us from our initial forming of our being to this present moment. And here in this stillness class, we are going to go into chanting. Now, by no means am I using words in terms of religious words or have any type of chanting to any type of deity. I try to keep everything neutral as possible, and if not, you will see it in the title of the video. But for the chants, they're very neutral, and I use the word Om. Om is the expanse of everything. It is the expanse between you and I, the universe, the world, everything. It encompasses everything, that the space between everything that exists. It is everything. Om. Okay? It has no religious connotation whatsoever, but during the chants you can use whatever word that best suits you and resonates with you. In this session, we are going to focus in on the sounds that have been buried within us. Sounds that trigger anxiety, sounds that trigger fear, sounds that trigger that urgency, sounds that trigger that doubt, sounds that trigger some of the insecurities that we have. Those are sound packages that are inside of us, and we are going to practice in this session releasing them. And we're going to use the power of the force of our sound to release some of those energies that are buried inside of us, that hold us and trap us in a space of negative thinking and negative energies and doubts and so forth. And I have enlisted some powerful people to assist me through this session, and one of them has joined me today. I cannot say enough great things about him, but I'll tell you this: when I saw his videos, I was blown away. He brings so much of himself. He does not hold back, and the power of what he gives is to really help people become the strongest version of themselves. From his strength camp to his non-job revolution, everything is to produce people who are out there being their best. And I would like for you to join me in welcoming the alchemist Elliot Hulse as he talks about bioenergetics.
Hey, thank you for this pleasure to be here.
Thank you for joining me here, Elliot. Now the floor is all yours. Please tell us more about bioenergetics.
So, language is so diverse that you can have words, but words are simply symbols that represent feelings or ideas.
Yeah.
So the resonance, the vibration that comes with the word actually means more than the word itself sometimes. It's interesting, if you've ever played with a child before, and maybe I'm a little strange, I've done this to my children, where when they're infants, I'm upset with something they did, but I share the fact that I'm upset through words, but I use vibrations or sounds that are pleasing to them.
Yeah.
So I know we've all done this before. The baby spills something, you say, "Oh, you're so silly. Why did you spill that?" Oh, and something that could sound, "Why did you spill that? You're so silly." As opposed to, "Why are you so silly? You spilled that cup of milk. Oh, look at you. You're a bad girl. You're a bad little boy." The vibration is very different, but the words are the same. "You're a bad boy. You're a bad little girl. You spilled that milk."
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm listening to you talk about the sound, but what we're hearing sometimes is far less than the words, but the vibe.
Yeah.
When somebody says, you got good vibes. That's because you're letting out solid, positive vibration. You see, so I think one of the things that happens is, I know you use the term release. Yes, but I don't know if we're releasing the frequency much. What I think we're actually releasing is our response to the frequency.
Right.
So when we're scolded, or we're told, whatever conditioning we receive from society based on whatever, because it comes from everywhere, from television to school to parents to friends, it's, we're an open system, so we're constantly receiving, like you said, these vibrations. But when they're uncomfortable, they produce bad feelings in the body, we defend ourselves against it, and the defense happens in the muscular system. You can watch very closely that if you speak to the baby with, you could say very beautiful things in a very harsh manner, in a very with a vibration or a frequency that the baby has to defend himself against. You ever notice an adult who's like myself, very bombastic and loud, and a lot of babies are turned off by me, and I might be smiling big, and I might be saying, "Oh, you're so cute," and trying to relay a message of appreciation for the baby, but the baby defends themselves because the energy is too big, the vibration is too strong for the baby, and you notice immediately, because babies don't bullshit. They'll do this, that's a physical defense. They literally do that with their stomach, or they'll turn away. If they're with their mom, they'll turn away. Well, that happens in the muscular system, and we carry those habits with us in response to negative vibrations that remind us that we need to defend ourselves. When we grow a bit older and it becomes a bit more chronic, it detracts from our health, because anytime you contract the muscular system, especially around the face, around the neck, throat, the belly, the pelvic floor, you reduce your ability to breathe deeply. And that's really the human being's primary biological pump. It's our primary frequency. It's what we have control over more than what happens in the environment. Frequencies come to us, but how we respond to it is always found in our breathing. Because our breathing is affected by our muscular defenses. So the release with bioenergetics really is a matter of breaking up the muscular tension that has grown chronic over years of defense mechanisms, defense patterns. Sometimes it happens, very often, most of the time, in fact, studying Wilhelm Reich, he talks about muscular armoring, and he says that within the jaw and the face, you have the majority of our muscular tension. And I think this has to do with you study attachment theory, where they talk about how the face is our primary means for receiving and giving information when we're pre-verbal. Before we have the ability to speak, we communicate with our face. So we have a lot of people really tight jaws, clenching their teeth or squinting their eyes. Oftentimes the muscles within the head grow tense as you're trying to think your way out of circumstances, or rationalize, or make sense of things that don't make sense. So all the muscles up in the jaw go really, really tense and tight. A form of bioenergetic exercise that would support deep breathing would be simply to massage the head. Massage the jaw. Open up the jaw. Keep your jaw spread wide so that you're stretching the muscles in your face and your skull and your neck. And then, of course, sound, which I know is your expertise, can definitely, absolutely does break up the muscular tension within the inner tube that doesn't allow us to breathe deep. So the Om sound is, it's like a massage for the entire inner tube and belly.
What you said, Elliot, is very just integral, because we've all seen videos on YouTube and in school where someone is screaming so loud at a high pitch that they break a glass. And the key to that is that you have to match the resonance of the glass, and you have to use energy. So in this exercise, that's what we're going to do. We're going to match the resonance of whatever that vibration is. So for those of you who have anxiety, and I know some of you do not like to go back to those moments. But this is how we break that out of our body and elevate that up. And now we're going to create an epic merger between bioenergetics and meditation as we enter into this chant using the word Om. And we're going to begin this exercise. So just take a slow, deep breath in and slowly exhale out. And just feel your body supported. Feel the weight of your being supported. Breathe in. And we're going to scream out Om. Okay, we're going to relax. We're going to open up. If you're closed, just open up your palms, your wrist. Relax. Breathe in, out, and scream out. And for as long as you can hold it, for as long as you can do it, just feel that energy break out of your being. And also pay attention from where it's pulling the most. From your heart, from your solar plexus, from your root. Where is it vibrating most from? And you can revisit those chakra teachings and focus in on that area as well. So again, Elliot Hulse channels our Strength Camp. He also has the Non-Job Revolution, which is a powerful tool for entrepreneurs out there. He has some amazing opportunities for everyone. You can join him on Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram. I think he's all over on YouTube. So I invite you to subscribe to his channel. And I want to again thank him for participating in this exercise with me. And until next time.